feeling it. Getting warmed up. God dang it. That wasn't as good as I wanted. All right. You ready? This is your chance. Come on. Awesome. Thanks. What we talked about. Oh, my God.
I wasn't listening.
Boo, 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 boo. And then you do the second one. And you come in because, you know, you're the new co-host. So you would be like, boo, 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 boo. Like what I do. Well, not now. Yeah. We don't do it on the middle ones. We do it on... Oh, God.
Well, I've done it.
It's already so us.
I love it.
Right?
I think so.
Here it comes. All right, here we go. Who's that down there? No. Dude on this one. Every Wednesday and Saturday at 3 p.m. Central. On our channel. Yeah.
That's my name.
Mad Barber Entertainment.
I wonder how many people get this reference.
I do.
I was more of a Wolfpack.
I should cover him up more. Oh my God, culture. What's Gucci, my ninjas? It's your boy Mad. I'm doing the Mad Barber Takeover Street Smash Dump style. And with me, as always, I couldn't ask for a better co-host on my first one.
By the way, oh, sorry.
By the way, people in the chat who are like, oh, Mad Barber. I'm not Mad Barber. I am Mad. And with me, as always, is my partner in stream, my partner in headphones, and my partner in Band-Aids.
Yeah.
14 Barber.
The hell's an ABBA Band-Aid?
It doesn't matter. I was meant to talk, not you. Oh. Quiet down. Now, how you going? How's everyone going?
So glad you could be here. This is a very special night. I hope that feels better. I didn't do it. Don't have control over that. And with us is a very special guest. I like this guy. He's a good guy. He's funny. I don't know where he's from. He won't tell me, but I know he's foreign. It's Markin3D.
Hey, how's it going?
See, you can hear the foreignness.
Oh, foreigners. Absolutely fantastic. I'm actually from Eastern Europe, if you need to know.
That doesn't help me.
Accent didn't give that away.
Everything
that's a really large area.
Yeah, everything east of the Gulf of Mexico is like Europe.
Apart from Africa.
All right. Mr. Grant Gregory is here.
Hello. I'm really happy to be here on these Mad Dump, or the Wednesday Mad Dump. Looking forward to see what it is. We'll make sure we'll keep it at
Mad's
least...
Wednesday Dump.
Yeah, we'll keep it at least 75% the dump, I think. Maybe 76.
I did not agree to that. Did I agree to that? What was the percentage?
No, I think we both agreed to it being about 5% dump, and then the rest of it our thing.
All right. Now it's time for three people's favorite segment.
Mailbag.
Mailbag.
Mailbag. But we don't have that clip? No? We're not going to do mailbag?
So, hey, everybody. Welcome to this dump. What a gay name. It wishes it was gay, actually.
All right. We'll say what's up to the chat. There's a couple of comments I want to get to.
Where did Markin go?
Where did Culture go?
I don't know. He's on foreign internet. Who knows what happened?
He shouldn't have told us where he was. It was too specific. They got him.
Oh, Eastern Europe was too
specific. They got him, dude. All of a sudden, he's just peace. All right, bro. Peace.
Well, I'm glad that he was here, though. He's a funny dude. I like him.
He's got a great voice. I like.
He does. Yeah. He does. He reminds me of that dude that's on EFAP sometimes. Metal, is that his name?
Oh, it's German.
Yeah, he sounds. But not like the bad ones, though. Like one of the good ones.
Well, see, most people in Eastern Europe sound a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Aggressive. Like, is it an aggressive accent? You know.
Yeah.
Oh, you're supposed to say hi to people this time. Remember?
I am. I'm just waiting on it to be another fulfilling dump. You know what? That's odd because like you would think a dump would be the opposite
emptying.
Of fulfilling.
Yeah, it would be empty.
Yeah. Yep. And I don't like that you had meh on that poll. Who else we got? Oh, Emotionally Unstable Amphibian. Saw him earlier on Street Mods. Hope you enjoyed it. Tina, always a supporter of the community and is still owed what's it called?
Pop head.
Pop head?
Thing, whatever.
Big head?
A mug?
Man,
I don't know.
remember big heads?
Are they pop vinyl? Was that what they're
Did
called?
anybody ever
Pop
get a
vinyl?
big? Did
Are they
anybody
pop
own a big
vinyl?
head?
Oh, the things. The
Yeah,
toy-
Funko Pop.
Funko Pop. That's what it is. Yeah.
Funko Pop.
Yeah.
That's it. Nailing it tonight.
Scott.
Sean?
Yeah, Scott's not really doing good on delivering stuff.
Hell dumpers. It's mad dumpers, but that's all right though. It's new. Time.
Hey,
One
what's
man
up,
show.
man?
I like him. He comments on some of the videos. I think he enjoyed the Top Gun one.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, check it out on my channel, Mad Barber Entertainment. Zach says Sporkerz. Lonely of the Fox Valley for representation. I'm so glad you're here.
I don't even know.
We haven't even talked Star Wars yet, but I can feel his presence.
Yeah.
Dude, did y'all see last night? Oh, bro.
Yeah.
No.
Bro.
No.
It's
Yeah,
I
liked
couldn't.
it.
What, the Obi-Wan?
Yeah.
We should have a conversation about that. I tried. Hey, Eric K, what's up, man? See, he got it. Lovely Sherry for representation. So glad.
She's lovely. And you know what? She's
She's awesome, of course.
all the time. You know, she's cool.
Most awesome. Haven't seen you around here before.
Most
Okay,
awesome.
coming in from Twitch.
Yeah, it's a Twitch.
I don't care about Twitch. You should get to YouTube,
No,
bro.
Yeah, but Scott, this is Scott's channel. Scott
I didn't know we
cares
were on
about
Twitch. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
multi-streaming. We're dual streaming.
We're dual streaming.
Dual streaming. The hair got stuck like right at the tip, and we're dual streaming.
This feels wrong.
No, that's still a single stream. It's just split in two. It's not an actual dual stream.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
no.
a 2006 Honda exhaust pipe.
So his internet went out for the night. So but so glad Mark was able to stop by for a minute. That was awesome.
It's nice for him to say hello.
His presence was remarkable.
He has that presence to him. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't think I'm Jewish. You think he can see it in me? No.
I
Soul
understand
Assassin,
that feeling.
my Chatimal, moving out of the back alley.
What's happening?
Moving out of the back alleys of YouTube to the Upper East Side, where the beans don't burn in the kitchen and the fish don't fry on the grill. Batters up. Remember that song by Nelly and Murphy Lee?
No, but I remember Aaron Judge. He's very good.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
I gotta share that video with you. This pitch.
Oh, are we gonna talk about sports ball? I have a sports ball clip.
Oh, what clip?
Go on then.
Have you ever seen some of the balls some of the strikes that have been going on in the MLB? Like, they are nasty.
But
Yeah, some of the nasty, like that sweeping curve alone is just like, it's because of all the analytics they do now, right? Like whenever like they measure it with computer and science and shit, and they're like, okay, how does a wind affect it? Different grips, release point, and it's not even fair. Like, I think that batters should be allowed to do steroids. That's all I'm saying.
I genuinely blame John Henry.
Yeah, for Boston. Yeah, because he brought it up.
I thought you meant the
I actually
18th
have a
century
reason.
English philosopher. I'm like, he has nothing to do with baseball.
No. He's talking about the sports team owner. Yeah.
Yeah,
And he's not wrong. You're
because he
not wrong.
copied- I'm not wrong, obviously, because he copied Billy Bean.
Yep.
And
Oh, yeah,
that's
yeah.
what everyone ended up doing, like with lots
Yeah,
of money. So
it
everyone
became
wanted
the
to
new
do
meta.
analytics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it became the new
Sabermetrics.
No. It became the new meta build, like in games.
Yeah, but see,
he also owns Liverpool.
to me, one of the most effective pitches is going to be the knuckle curve because of the weird break. Because it comes up there, and it doesn't look normal, and then it does something bizarre at the end when it gets to the plate. And
Well,
people
yeah,
but
just look dumb.
dude, there's like 3 people in the entire league that can successfully actually do it. That's the problem.
They're not that hard. It's easy to throw a curveball.
Well, okay, I'm sorry. Will you get out there and play?
I'm sorry. Did you say it's easy to throw a curveball? Right, but what about the knuckle curve?
It's actually not that hard to throw a knuckle curve.
Then why don't more people do it?
Because it comes down to arm action, and you have to
Coach is not
it's
teaching him.
It's more of a push. Yeah, I could actually teach kids how to do it.
You know
It's a
what?
force push, so it's technically cheating.
It's better on your arm than a lot of other pitches. Like a traditional,
True.
it's like a traditional curveball, because you're bringing your hand down and at the same time you're throwing it. You're constantly whipping this muscle here, right?
Yeah.
And that's why you have to go get Tommy John surgery all the time, right? Because you're just wrecking your elbow.
Yeah, that's why they're on a pitch count.
Well, in the
I actually need to apologize to you, Mad.
What happened?
You didn't know it was going to end up like this?
No. I said a while back about Kershaw, like bollocks, leave him in the whole game.
Right.
Let him make history. And then what happened? He got injured.
Yeah.
And what did I say?
Yeah, if he was allowed to play, he'd have been injured earlier. So yeah.
That and it's quite possible he may not have gotten injured. He could have strengthened it up. See, it comes down to how often you repeat those actions and for how often, how many times. So it comes down to pitch count's important, but you had guys that were throwing 3 times a week in the majors and they pitch complete games. So nothing changed other than the way we train and we treat people's bodies. So
go back to the last one.
What was happening?
Oh, I can't highlight the chat, so I'm asking him to go back. So it would not matter if we introduce metal. People. Well, it wouldn't matter if we introduce metal bats because they can't.
What's going on?
Such a great
Thanks for that.
premiere episode. Metal bats wouldn't make a difference because they're not able to put the bat on the ball.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? They're still going to be striking
when they
out,
do.
man.
When they do hit it, people will be picking their teeth out of their throat because they got them knocked into the back of their face. It's those balls come off in college. Those balls were coming off in a way that was going to clean people's houses. It was not.
Oh, so that's how you got through college. That makes sense. Who was your roommate again?
Was it Nelly or Murphy Lee?
So the really cool thing about the way the way a knuckle comes out is you can throw a knuckleball forever. I mean,
those guys last forever.
You'd be like 65 years old throwing a knuckler out there, and they're writing you big ass $5 million a year check.
But how many of those guys exist? Not very many.
Because nobody.
Apparently, there's one on the panel.
Nobody teaches the pitch. They don't teach it. And you get a feel for it really fast. Like if you go up there and simulate 9 innings for like 2 weeks, right? You're gonna get. Of course, you're gonna rest in between. You're gonna take a day off, do some soft toss, and
wash your hands.
It's like every 3 or 4 days. And when you throw that pitch, people look stupid when they try to hit it. Then if you actually can throw a knuckle curve, that changes the game completely. So anyway, this was baseball hour here on.
Oh boy! All right.
So yeah, that reminds me of that episode of Star Wars I watched last night.
Soul Assassin, do his last one, not the Y, but the one before that. Yeah, there you go. Tape. Actually, let's do it. Let's do a poll. The next poll we do will be if we can see Culture do a knuckleball video.
Yeah. In fact,
that could be your DIY.
No,
just do it anyway. Just do it because I don't believe you can do it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Oh, okay. I'll teach you how to throw them all.
I'm talking from the mound. From the mound, throw a knuckle curve.
Sure. Yeah, should be fine.
All right, we'll see that. All right, I guess we can get to our first article now. I will bring it up now because I'm the only one that has it. Let's see. Let's do the Burger King one first. That's on the show map.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey guys, this is how professional we were today. We had a map.
That's right.
There was a map.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to use that one.
He drawed it out. Drew it.
I wrote it out. Yeah.
Those people should be banned from Facebook.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, different sort of map.
Oh, yeah, that's a different map. Yeah. Culture Coachino.
Culture Coachino. That's right. If you guys
post that up. Yeah, man. So if you can add that article there, Grant.
Oh shoot. This is Grant. There you go. Thank you.
Burger King. Loved it. Nice. I don't like that. Man, I shouldn't even put that on there. Burger King's Pride Whopper leaves a bad taste in people's mouths.
I'm loving it.
That's McDonald's? No, Burger King is Burger King's is Flat Top is my enemy. Nope. Flat Top is my enemy.
I thought it was have it your way.
Isn't it?
It might be. I don't know.
Or is that Subway?
phrases. If they
No,
got
I
that's
don't either.
Fresh. And
Burger King, eat fresh.
Yeah, that's it.
what? No.
that feels
Yeah, it's
like it might be right.
Burger King.
But better than fucking Macca's.
All right.
Oh,
Mini.
know.
Yeah, Whataburger is better than Burger King. Yeah.
Whataburger is king. Whataburger is king.
Minnie took to social media to express confusion and disdain over the equal hamburger. The equal hamburger, is that what we're calling it? It's the first week of June, and brands are out here already doing the most for Pride Month. Yeah, that's what it is. Burger King, Austria, recently, of course it was Austria, recently unveiled a Pride Whopper, which is just a regular Whopper with two top buns or two bottom buns. And the reactions have been a mix of confused, shocked, and absolutely horrified. I don't know what all that's about. Burger King, Austria. Oh, you want to do it in a? I guess I could do it in an Austrian accent.
Or is it Australia?
No, it's
an
Austria.
Austrian accent. There was a very, very bad Austrian once.
Nine. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Yeah, Burger King. Nope, I can't do it. I can't do one. Burger King, Austria made a Pride burger that's either a two top. Nope, I'm not gonna try it. Two tops or two bottoms.
Both.
Hey, we're already gonna do it. Look at that. Two tops or two bottoms. I wonder what that means. Is that a reference to something?
I don't think it's possible. I think you need
Okay,
a top and a bottom.
so the one on the left is called the dominating top, and the other one is called the power bottom.
Well, I'm glad that they
Please
give
vote in the chat which one
agency
you
to
prefer to
both.
have inside you.
See, now this is exactly what got H3 in trouble. That very statement like that. You're serving it up.
But
What's
in
H3H3?
their defense, though, both of them have agency. Like they're both the active participant in said.
Oh, I don't disagree, but H3 got in trouble for a commentary around that subject. I'm just letting you know. So
The fast food chain unveiled the meaty disaster on Instagram earlier this month, announcing that the burger will be available until June 20th. The post received over 2,000 comments, with one Instagram user exclaiming, "Holy shit, this ain't it, bro. So original, so brave." Many other comments accused the brand of rainbow. Sorry, I've never heard this before. Many other comments accused the brand of rainbow washing. When companies show support of their LGBTQ plus, they forgot A and I.
Wait, but wouldn't
I too.
that's not what a washing is, though? Oh, I guess in a sense it kind of is, but
Right.
When you clean something.
Yeah, like let's say that they have a straight character in a movie or a series, and they replace that character, or a historical straight character is being played in a movie, but is portrayed as being other than straight.
Oh, so a little bit like
That
when
would
I
be
watched,
rainbow washing.
Winston Churchill, the Hollywood years,
That's
when
right.
he was played by an American.
But well, no, that's different. That's making it better, bringing liberty and freedom.
Oh no, it was hilarious.
I'm wondering with these things, if you get the bottoms, does that mean you get a cheaper discount? Because you're getting like half the bread, and you're getting
That's a
no
fair point.
seeds or anything.
Yeah.
Which is weird because if you're a bottom, you're usually the one that gets all the seeds.
Oh. Like it took a while. You know, like you were almost like you were getting close to the punch, and I'm like, oh no. Like oh man.
Yeah,
I could feel it
maybe
coming.
a little bit.
That's what the power bottom said.
Yes, right. When companies show support of the LGBTQ plus community in their ads, I almost said AIDS, without actually contributing to the betterment of the community. Some Instagram users asked whether Burger King was planning on donating any of the profits from selling the top and bottom Whoppers, to which Burger King Austria responded by saying, "We are official partners of Vienna Pride and support the LGBTQI, so no." That's a nah. We're not donating it.
It's like no, you're getting exposure. That's just as good.
I mean,
Yeah.
it depends on the exposure, but
With a slogan that reads, "Time to be proud." The odd-shaped alley Whopper has good intentions. Oh, ally. Sorry.
yeah, I was going to say that's
Ally Whopper has good intentions as it tries to promote equal love and equal rights. Wait, is the ally one like either one of those, or is that a different one where like you don't have a top or a bottom? They just hand you like a slab of meat.
No, they just hand you the bun.
Oh, is that okay?
Ooh.
Equal love to equal. Has good intentions as it tries to promote equal love and equal rights, according to Burger King Austria's Instagram account. But it completely misses the mark by forcing a sexual innuendo on a burger. Guys, because you know what? Nothing drives the LGBTQ2AI plus community crazier than when they, for no reason, add in sexual innuendo. They hate that stuff. Am I right?
I can imagine. It's like me and vegetables.
True. If anybody doesn't know, he is a meatitarian.
Oh,
And,
okay, sorry. I thought you meant he just buys people that had some sort of medical condition. That's okay.
What?
It's like, you should really call them vegetables. That's an old term.
Oh, wait, you somebody do this in a
my
coma?
God.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, Grant. You woke up fiery, didn't you? Yes, he did. I can answer for him.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Burger King isn't the only brand to unleash a tone-deaf campaign during Pride Month. Funny enough, there was another cringy sandwich to rival that of Burger King's. In 2019, Marks & Spencer released the LGBT sandwich of lettuce, guacamole, bacon, and tomato. Get it? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
LGBT.
LGBT.
Yeah, I remember
Wow.
that coming out.
Other brands take a less creative approach and just don their product in the rainbow colors or send out a vague "love is love" slogan. The top and bottom, Whopper, blah 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 blah. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna say
Yeah,
what
actually,
show because
this
I
is a
don't
good
want to
point.
ruin it.
Where's the lesbian burger? Or are they just tacos? Like,
No, yeah, that would just be a taco. You're at the wrong store.
Yeah.
Anyways, oh, I'm not gonna say what show because I don't want to ruin it for anybody. But there is a show that came out recently, and there's a scene where they go to this theme park, right? That's a lot like Disney, but they have what was it? It was BLM BLT stand,
Right.
and they had a couple other really funny places there.
What
was that in?
What show was that in?
I don't want to ruin it for the
We'll
boys.
put it in the back chat.
oh,
Like,
yeah, they also had BLM belts that they were selling.
Yeah,
There was a
yeah,
stand
the
that
boys.
said, buy your BLM belt, and it was like $200.
So you could see that they're trying to hit all sides in their show, right? But when they're like, oh, they're gonna hit the far right or whatever, the dude is like, they're trying to they're gonna try to take our guns. They're gonna try to teach kids in school to hate America. And I'm like, okay, correct. How is this making fun of them? Like everything he's saying is true, but they're trying to paint him like he's a crazy person. Like,
And
No.
he stood
Amazing.
by his principles, plain and
Yep.
simple, and that's bad now.
yeah, and he was not fadingled
No,
by
he would-
Soldier Boy.
He would never touch him like that. Not Soldier
Nope.
Boy. He
Nope.
was up in his hoe.
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
one's the Paul Rudd again?
Soldier Boy, he's the you dip when I dip.
He's the one that Superman's that hoe.
Superman. Yeah, that's the one. Maybe not.
No,
you
no,
dip
I
when
mean,
dip.
I mean the Paul Rudd, the one that goes small.
Yeah, Ant-Man.
No, there was
Yeah.
the other one in that first episode, Termite.
Oh, Termite. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh boy. First of all, Chad, let's get a poll on this one. Does anybody find it pleasurable if something is inside of your urethra?
No.
Culture? You like cayenne pepper in your stuff? You're muted.
I can't imagine anybody would enjoy that.
Well, he was on his way to the
prostate.
dip.
Yeah, it was.
But
right
unfortunately,
up
as
Wall
everyone
Street.
knows, urethra is a very common place for people to sneeze. So
It was crazy, man. I loved it.
Oh dear.
Anyway, it was yeah.
I thought I was like, walking the line
Maybe we
with
don't
the
need that
full
poll.
streaming, but no.
Kidney stones are fun. That's not
No. E5. E5.
All right, I got another article for us.
Oh.
Let's
We're going to
see.
be
Another
done
one.
early, folks.
No.
because-
I got plenty more. Trust me, I always have my backups.
Yeah, some of your backups make me want to leave the stream. So.
Why, bro?
Because you try to see, hey, can we torture culture into just blowing up in like the big vein in his forehead?
But real quick, so Boosh, see, I say it right. McFadden
Yeah.
says Mad Cheesemo, that is a great poll. We'll find out who has had an STD test. Well, I hope most of you have had an STD test.
That, I think, sounds like Steve.
I've had multiple.
Regularly leave mailbags.
Mailbag. Well, speaking of mailbag, are we going to do that? When is that? I didn't see the clip.
What clip? We don't have any clip. Nobody emails about this show.
Nobody emails the show?
No, not about the dump.
Oh. Do they email about the show?
You know what? If you do want to participate in the show, you can send your emails to madbarbere@gmail.com, and you can leave voicemails at the number that will be scrolling down the screen on Street Spots on our channel.
That's right. You can check that out.
So 3 p.m. Central, Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Yeah.
So yeah, make sure you check that out. Anyway, we can add that whenever.
What? Add what? No.
Thing in the back. There we go. Love the Mary Sue. Brad Pitt requesting jury trial for Angelina Jolie harming his wine company is uncomfortably familiar by Princess Weeks. That is not a real person.
That's a real name. Princess Weeks.
Not a real name.
No.
It really is.
So
it's a writer. It really is.
Can you highlight
a silly question? Is it a male or female?
I don't know. Can you highlight Boosh?
Well, I mean, I would believe they are female presenting.
Yeah. Yes, that's called rotting. That you do not have to do that for all STDs. Like I've been STD tested. Oof. My buddy Brandon, man, he used to get rotted like every 2-3 weeks when we were in the army. But
why?
His
reasons.
His standard was a little lower than the rest of us. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah.
He died from unrelated cause, things.
Can I say what happened?
No.
What? No, he died. Yeah, we got blown up together.
Yeah,
he didn't make it.
Which is a terrible story. Which every time you tell it, it hurts me.
It only hurt me that once.
Quick, tell it again.
No. Anyway, but yeah, no, I don't think you can. No, you don't have to get rotted every time to get an STD test.
You can just piss in a cup sometimes.
Yeah, you just piss in a cup, dude. In fact, they don't have to stick their finger up your bum anymore to see if you have the prostate cancer anymore.
Thanks, Boosh. No, actually, yeah, no. And
they really
also
actually had to.
Yeah, no, they can do that with a blood test. And also now you can poop in a bag instead of getting a hose shoved up you. Yeah.
Well, mostly,
yeah. Where's the fun in that?
Depends.
Yeah, I mean, you want to do it in the doctor's hands.
I mean, it does. Well, all right. So, for instance, and something we should have expected, news. I'm so clever. Actor Brad Pitt is suing his ex-wife Angelina Jolie due to the sale of her half of their wine company. Yahoo News is reporting that as of this past Friday, Pitt's legal team filed with the Superior Court of California claiming that Jolie's divestment strategy was designed to inflict harm on Pitt. Jolie knew and intended that businessman Yuri Scheffler and his affiliate, that's what I said, and his affiliates would try to control the business Pitt had built and undermine Pitt's investment in Marvel. By the way,
in my rival.
By the way, this is exactly what an ex-wife would do.
Oh, I know.
Like,
she is straight up crazy vindictive.
Can I have a long court case? Because I think more people need some content for their channel.
I mean, this ties in so nicely with our baseball conversation.
It really does. Because he played in Moneyball. Yeah, he played Billy Bean.
Yeah.
It all rhymes. It's all circular.
I always bring it back around, baby.
Yeah. It all rhymes. It's all circular. Diet Coke. By the way, how do you think they split up all those kids? Because they had like a dozen, right? Because every time, he got nervous every time she left the house. He's like, shit, is she going to bring home another kid?
Yes, she did.
Like, do you think they had like a draft? You know what I mean?
There was a lottery on the way out the door.
Yeah. Like, Brad's like, I want the athletic one.
Imagine again.
Which ones can throw a knuckleball?
A knuckle curve.
Not that hard.
Apparently. Anyway, what was it? Oh, yeah. The actor is now looking to have a trial by jury, seeking damages in an amount to be proven at trial, and wants the sale to be declared null and void. Jolie is painted in the filing as a manipulator looking to destroy a wine company no one has ever heard of. Wow. with Pitt's lawyer saying, just as Jolie envisioned that it is exactly what Scheffler has done. Yeah, we said the same thing.
Okay.
Anyway, I love how there's this bent to the Mary Sue. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed this.
Yeah, they are tainted.
Right?
Did you say bent?
Yeah, there's a bend.
Bent.
Oh, bent.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're ideologically bent.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah. By the way, Angelina Jolie comes off as a
Maleficent.
Manipulative. Nope.
Manipulative.
Nope. No, I got to hold on. Manipulation. Well, it looks like we will be seeing another bisexual woman dragged to court by her older ex to air out dirty laundry and make her look like a Gone Girl style manipulator on the world stage. I wonder what inspired Pitt to take this kind of legal action, because
you know what
there's
it was?
no
It was
way
when
that
she
this
sold the company. That's when he decided to do it.
Yeah, there's no way that this was already in motion before the Johnny Depp thing, right?
It would also never have occurred to this writer that Pitt actually has a case for reasons.
Why would it? What proof does he have other than the company failing? And I love the digs. There's so many digs here, like the company that no one has heard of. Oh, man.
Well, then, if no one's heard of it and no one cared, why are they writing about it?
Right. Well, yeah. Well, because it gives them an opportunity to not only take a shot at Brad Pitt, but hey, Mark is back.
Hey,
also,
my internet for now is good, so I'm
cool.
making a really good first impression.
So how would you split up the kids between Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt?
Literally by
race?
Rules of the draft, like you'd have as a kid, So the two of them stand there. I pick this one. I pick this one. I pick.
Yeah, you would have to do like scouting, right? Like you would have a scout report on each of them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. You could do the schoolyard pick. You pick one, then that kid picks another one. So then, if you get a bad one, you've got someone to blame it on. It's like
we have a
fat one. Oh.
Speaking of the fat one, we have a super chat from VR's toe eating fixation. Ask Barbara the toe question. I'm pretty sure he knows the toe question.
I don't.
Okay, then I'll ask him. Basically, so if you could get a 6-pack like Army Hammer, would you eat a toe?
No.
What about pinky toe?
Yeah, like a pinky toe is all I'm saying, man. Like it can be cooked.
No,
you don't have to eat the bone or the nail, just the flesh.
No,
yeah,
good.
like a chicken wing. But
I'm
toe?
not being funny. I can get a 6-pack on my own anyway. It's not a problem.
Oh, God, I knew that was going to be the response.
Well, I mean, like I can go to I can go to Tesco's and pick one
You
up.
can go
It's
to
not a
Tesco and
problem.
get one.
Oh,
Yeah.
6-pack. I got you. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah.
By the way, if you didn't know, Army Hammer apparently may allegedly like to eat people.
Yeah, he can. It was consensual consumption, but
True. Yeah, this is a true thing, dude.
Right.
No, but he played a Russian in The Spy from Yesterday. That's not it.
Yeah.
The Uncle
No,
Spy?
it was,
the man from Uncle.
Man from Uncle, yeah.
Yep, that's the one. He played a Russian.
Yeah.
I
wonder
like
why
that
I
movie a
haven't seen
lot.
him in anything for a while. Yeah,
Well, I know
it's
this.
Henry Cavill.
I know this unknown, unheard of winery is worth at least $350 million.
Speaking of $350 million, Darius M誤08. What is
Darius
happening?
Mą<silence>nchausen.
$1.49 super sticker. I'm gonna guess it is a bag of popcorn.
That is correct.
Did I really? No, it's not. No, it's a hamburger. I wonder why all of these Eastern European people are showing up, Mark.
More is there?
We will never know.
No, there's even well, not the one from India. I don't know where that guy's from.
No, no, not from there.
Yeah, and this is true.
We don't talk about it.
The Chathamel comes through. Army Hammer never turned down finger food. Indeed.
What?
Oh my god, that's so bad.
Allegations of domestic violence came after Pitt was cleared of allegations of child abuse by the Federal Bureau of Investigation and Department of Child and Family Services. Both departments were reportedly prompted to investigate after an incident with Pitt and his eldest son, Maddox, on a private plane, which happened right before Jolie filed for a divorce. On March 12th, Jolie filed and claimed she had proof and authority against Pitt regarding her claim of domestic violence during their upcoming divorce trial.
What do they call someone that eats people again? Cannibal.
Cannibal.
Yeah, dude. Y'all ever seen
He's looking up, Googling cannibal diet, healthy or not?
paleo? Can you eat people?
Yeah, I guess that works.
Is it
people would
legal
paleo,
to
definitely.
eat people in this state?
Oh, yeah, true.
Well, I just thought I'd look him up and like.
Oh,
that's
Army
so
Hammer,
weird.
and see what he's up to.
Yeah.
He's just nom 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 nom.
Well, yeah. The other one I learned about that was weird as shit was Jared Leto.
Oh yeah, that dude's weird shit too. Oh, dude, and also that chick with the weird thumbs, Megan Fox. Her and Machine Gun Kelly are together.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
they
they do.
drink each other's blood.
They're crackers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, did I ever tell you about the cookbook I wanted to do? The girlfriend and I, we wanted to do a cookbook called If I Ate Them by the Donner family.
And the title is
Yeah.
already taken.
It's you said Dahmer, correct?
Yeah, the Dahmer family.
Okay, all right. I thought you
Why,
were like
did you say
no,
something else?
No, I just thought you were confusing them with the Donner Party, and that would have been
Yeah, the Donner Party. That's what I mean.
I see.
That's why I did say Donner. See there? You were like, oh, did you say Dahmer? I'm like, shit, was I supposed to say Dahmer? But no, I meant the Donner family. Yeah.
You
Donner and Dahmer.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Dahmer and Donner, there's a comedy we would love to have.
Yep. Speaking of comedies,
Dahmer and Donner. Oh.
Toxic Man Flu for $5 says, this 1,000,000 times better than any Edwin dump.
First to know, my pronouns are so thank you.
There you go.
I miss Edwin. Wonder what happened to them. Anyway,
They them.
all right. So let's see here. Yeah. Since the divorce separation, we have seen Pitt still happily embraced by Hollywood, win an Oscar, and get painted in a romantic light with his other ex-wife, Friends actress Jennifer Aniston. Pitt has remained popular and has been using his PR machine to paint Jolie as a vengeful harpy. And he has the perfect ground to continue to plant those seeds. Sadly, hopefully, if this does go to trial, it will not be televised and twisted into endless online misinformation, and this can be dealt with in private. Couple things. One, if it's televised and everybody can see it, it's your own fault if you fall for online misinformation. Watch it yourself. Two, this is one of those rare times where they want anything to happen in private because, she's a bisexual woman. Therefore, this would be done in private, like not out in the open. Like
I think again, in all honesty, if people had their dirty bologna sausage out there in the world, they would do the divorce thing a lot less often. They would do a lot of these things a lot less often if you had every trial be public event.
Really?
I think so. Because
I don't know.
Back in the day, well, I mean, let's talk about it. So if you think
Ricada
about,
would need a second channel.
oh, indeed. But think about it. Back in the day, everybody in the town knew when somebody committed a crime. And if people were genuinely interested in the things that were going on, they would go to the courthouse and witness the trial of that person. Since we become larger and larger in our communities, it's less and less something that people can do. A, they wouldn't fit in the courtroom, and B, there's other stuff going on that is part of their daily lives. It doesn't mean they don't have an interest in what's happening in their community. So if you actually televised every single public event like this, you would have people doing a lot less nasty bullshit to each other.
No,
So your idea is shame them, right?
I guess
doesn't work.
Basically.
Technically it's not really shame, but I feel you. Oh, by the way, we just had a remarkable gift from Tina Bojan.
We did. Tina Bojan gifted 5 Sporking News podcast memberships. So if you, Grant, can you explain it?
Yeah, please, Grant.
Okay, so with the membership, if you're one of the ones that are selected and you are not currently a member, i.e. someone like Foulball Production, underneath the
Matt.
member thing, there'll be a little thing that says accept, and you just click the button, and then you'll be gifted the membership.
Yep.
Yeah, like Dr. Anonymous Colleague is not a member. She could've
Southern
clicked it.
Southern Belle was just gifted a. She just clicked on the thing, and she's now a member. So thank you to you two both.
I want to find out who this person. What was Wow.
Princess Weeks. I told you.
Assistant editor?
Oh yeah.
What's she holding in her hand?
Oh my god. I think it's a plunger.
With her 500 Pokemon.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, I think it's a plunger.
How would you even know?
Oh, she's
Wait.
Brooklyn born. A Megan Fox
Do you even know if it
truther.
was a plunger? Well, I mean, like some plungers
What
nowadays
the
aren't
fuck
shaped
does that
to
even
like-
mean? What's a Megan Fox truther? Do people not think Megan Fox is real?
No, she's made up. She's a Pokemon.
No, it's Megan's foxhole. That's not real.
Ooh.
Uh,
Even Stephen King sees the Stranger Thing. Okay, whatever.
why are we going through this?
What? I just wanted to see what she likes to talk about.
Oh,
Oh, actually, I've read this one already. That one's all right.
give me a building to jump off of. Don't we have something else to talk about?
Yeah, sure. I got another article. You want another article? I'll give you another
No,
article.
but the
Let's have a
chat
look
has
at
things to say. See?
Oh, let's go to the chat.
Yeah. Okay. I clicked on a thing. Didn't matter. I got changed.
Well, I can only have one of y'all clicking. Oh, wow. I received a wand.
Oh,
Oh, no, that's not a wand. That's a spork.
it's a spork. Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, it means you're now a membership. You're now a member.
I'm clicking, Grant. I'm clicking.
All right, you click then.
Okay.
Hold on. Go back to that last one.
All cases televised, always, except children and certain essays. Yeah, federal cases always televised as well, and I think they should be. And I think they should.
Go back to the one before that.
I just did, and you can go back.
We do have a poll if anyone's interested in giving their thoughts.
Yeah, if you want to play with
This needs to be said. All right. Soul Assassin, my chatimal, says you get stickers, but sadly, Sporks has not made one for Grant, Mads. That's all that, and others like Barber. All three of us. Mark doesn't have one either.
Wow.
Mark, do you have a sticker on here?
No. I don't.
See? God. Anyway. Yeah, keep going, chat. What's next? Chat. One of y'all are fighting over who gets the highlight now, but nobody wants to highlight
He
it.
said he wants to do the chat,
I
so
told
I'll let him do it.
told you to do it, Grant. I said go ahead. I just wanted to click that one thing.
Of all the things I didn't want to bring from Street Smarts would be the lack of professionalism.
Wait,
Well, luckily, we brought the pro.
Yeah, right?
here.
Like,
This
look,
is
we're the talent. We're not like,
Yeah.
here, like clicking on. We're not clickers.
see. Look at that.
No, exactly.
Look at that. That's proper stickers there.
What? Truth is a bad thing?
No,
What?
That's
All I
mine.
see is hair.
Yeah, those are my
Yeah.
stickers. Yeah. So Mark C doesn't have a sticker. Yeah, we'll fix that. I'll make sure.
Yeah, well, that's just
Jane.
racism. Plain and
That
simple.
actually kind of is, yeah.
Yeah.
I vote we all get stickers now. No. Anyway, all right, let's see here. So this is sci-fi movies that didn't age well. This is a bonus article for everybody.
Soylent Green were aged really well.
Weird Science. I wonder. Let's take a guess. What do you think about Weird Science didn't age well?
I know the
I
song,
reckon-
and that's it.
The song.
Yeah, by
Is it the bras on the
Oingo,
head?
Oingo Boingo. Yeah.
Yeah, is it the bras on the head? The smoking hot. Oh my God, her name just fell out of my head.
It's the misogyny, basically. Let's
Yeah.
just call it.
Is that-
No,
is that gonna be-
it's clearly that they clearly overestimate the power of the TX 950. Like everyone knows, it did not have 64
LeBrock.
meg of RAM. That's ridiculous.
Kelly LeBrock.
Is that Robert Downey Jr.?
Yes,
Yes.
it is. Yeah.
I didn't know he was in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Iron Man was in that.
Lots of 1980s films were less than enlightened in their portrayal of women. Sexy teenage boys' fantasies were a virtual industry unto themselves because it's real. And films like Porky's, amazing, and Revenge of the Nerds, that one that one got a little bit much. Were so comfortable with casual sexual assault.
I think that it was casual and not formal because
Right.
then you have to get dressed up and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
I mean, who wants to, wear a tuxedo to that kind of thing?
That we can't laugh at them anymore. Science fiction didn't skip out on this trend with John Hughes' teen flick Weird Science. There's a lot to say. There's a lot to still like about this movie, including Bill Paxton. I love Bill Paxton. His movie Frailty is a must watch. As the jerky brother Chet and the I don't know why I had to say that with so southern. And the boy's horny teenage behavior is a far cry from the sexism in similar films. Lisa is the ideal woman portrayed by Kelly LeBrock. I was right. She's an AI imprinted on a mannequin. This sounds so dumb, but she's still bound to the whims of a pair of hormonal teens. Lisa's agency always comes down to serving their needs. She's not real.
No,
it's.
But
she's like also somehow magical at the same time. Doesn't make any sense.
Right?
Science.
Weird. Some may say. Lisa's agency always comes down to this. Yeah, it's a relief that what these two mostly need is a jolt of confidence. But by the end of the film, Lisa is still a servant out to help other teenage boys lift their self-esteem. She even cleans the house before she's off to her next mission. It's a rehash of how it's a woman's job to fix the men in their lives or mother their own partners.
I don't like how she's identifying her as a woman because she's not. She's a non-binary. Well, actually, she technically is binary because she's 1 and 0.
So yeah, she's definitely a binary. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, never mind.
Objection. Yeah, 001.
Yeah.
Binary. Nailed it.
Yeah. Well,
the Terminator. Any guesses?
I mean, it's a bit grainy now, looking back on it.
Well, it's because she has no agency of her own. All she is a womb.
Oh,
yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah, probably.
For fans, the Terminator.
Her son's important, not her.
That's true. The Terminator is still a milestone of sci-fi horror with Arnold Schwarzenegger's unstoppable kill machine, blah, blah, blah. From the viewpoint of Sarah Connor, though, it's a twofold nightmare stalking. The T-800 cuts its way through several women before it draws close to its correct target. It infiltrates her house, kills her friends, steals her family's information, and is willing to kill her anywhere, even in public. Meanwhile, Cal Reese has imprinted his fantasy idea of Sarah onto a photograph given to him by her future son, John Connor, also his. Cal is willing to sacrifice himself to meet his fantasy woman.
What the fuck?
That doesn't make sense.
So wait. So he's bad because he went back in time and saved her?
No, it's because he imprinted his fantasy of a woman onto her.
Yeah, because in the future there's no porn. Like literally, that's the only material he's got.
Like
and
he
bad.
fapped to it.
Yeah, it's his baby's mama.
That is true. Yeah,
opening scene as well, wasn't it? To be fair,
you think it's weird that his son gave him a picture of his mom for him to masturbate to? Anyway, I don't know if that was the exact reason why he gave it to him, but he has to.
But that was the reason why he never asked for it back.
But he has to abduct her without explanation, despite her terrified and flailing defense. Maybe he didn't have time. Within 2 days, Sarah's just as obsessed with her well-meaning but frightening captor, and thus the future is saved via an awkward sex scene. I don't remember if it was awkward.
He's her captor?
Yeah. But he's well-meaning. They added that in there.
But how was he a captor? He didn't kidnap her.
In fact, Sarah is like willingly comes with John. No, not John, but like Kyrie's to be saved from the fucking machine.
Yes, because she wants to live. It's literally even said that. He's giving her the choice. Come with me if you want to live. And she's like, well, no, I want to die because I don't want to come off as weak.
Before the police station, like she has some doubts if the story is even real. But afterwards, like she has absolutely no doubt.
Yeah, on board. Would you can I have your baby?
Yeah. And then you see the animatronic, like, oh god, that effect is still good. Like even if it's aged.
Well, practical effects are always good. That's the thing. Well, hang on. The reason that you didn't let me get my example out there, and then you can shoot it down because that's just the thing you always do. But well, here I'm going to solve this problem. There we go. All right.
Jurassic, so I'm presenting now.
Jurassic Park.
That's wrong as well.
The original film. That holds up because, believe it or not, it's mostly practical effects. There is some CGI, not much, but for the most part, that is practical effects. It holds up forever. right?
So
Oh yeah, the dinosaur as like a lot of CGI, but like it's in the dark, so it's not as obvious.
Yeah, and it's like when they are laying on the dinosaur that's sick. Like
that's all practical.
That's practical. Practical things always look better.
So your culture. Have you ever seen Jason and the Argonauts?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't look that great, do they?
No, culture. When you say practical effects always look better, and your example is one of the biggest blockbusters of all time that had a budget to go along with it, and a certain director named Steven Spielberg.
Okay.
I know for a fact that you don't really think is. What about Tammy and the T-Rex?
Oh, I
practical
love
effects.
I love that.
Dude, you actually believe that he can't use his hands in that? It's
yeah, I do.
When you fix up the phone,
I thought it was perfect. Look. My whole point is this: if you want things to last, you use practical effects. You're always going to be able to bring up low budget shit and say, "Well, look at the shit effects."
But then don't say always.
Hollywood films that have practical effects do a great job rather than the CGI things that seem to, especially recently,
Avatar
look like shit.
I mean,
or the latest episode of Kenobi.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so bad.
Airspeeder was floating in the air. I was like, is this a PS2 game?
Dude,
that's all CGI. None of that's real.
The snow, what is it? The snow. What's that shit
the
called?
Snow Speeder from Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah, is hovering in front of Reva, and she's like, boom, blocking these giant shots. That's what she was doing. And it's just hovering there, and it's the worst looking effects. Like, I lost my shit. All right, we're already on Star Wars. I lost my shit.
What is the speed of light, right? You guys are familiar with that?
Oh, yeah.
See.
Okay, so I've always had trouble with this in Star Wars, right? They're blocking laser bolts shot at them, like blaster fire,
right? Yeah,
with laser
lightsabers.
Swords.
Yeah, they're with the Force. Yeah.
How are they doing that? Because
with the Force.
Okay.
He's not wrong, believe it or not. So the idea
that is how the Force works.
They can see things happening before they happen, so they know where to put the sword before it arrives. It's not about like a reaction.
It's not though, because you wouldn't be able to see it. Like we can see it too. It's a slow laser.
I see it as like a federal law that like those laser bolts have to be very slow, otherwise you can't fire them.
It's NATO, right? Like under NATO laws, you have to use a 5.56, right? So under space NATO, you would have to use slow lasers.
It's actually a turbo laser, so it's more like a projectile. If I remember correctly, it's some sort of projectile. It's not actually like a laser as we know it.
Turbo only, Dave.
All right.
So explained.
Oh, actually, Shrap gave me a better description. It's actually plasma.
Oh,
that's what it said. It's a projectile.
Yeah.
I like LED myself.
I do. I prefer that.
Yeah.
Well, regardless,
better blacks, deeper blacks. I didn't mean for it to come off that weird when I said it.
That was really weird.
So what you're saying is we can't go backwards and use M1 Garans anymore in war because of the size of the round. Yeah.
No, 7.62 you can use under. Didn't use the 7.62?
I think maybe.
Like 7.62 is NATO approved.
Is it? All right.
Yeah.
Because that kills people. That's what those guns were designed to do.
So does a 22.
Everything kills people.
Well, that's true. Well, yeah. I mean,
it does.
Nothing more than words.
Yeah. Apparently a shot can kill you. All kinds of stuff can kill you.
Oh, we don't talk about that on Mad's Wednesday dump.
What do you mean?
We have limits. All right. The Terminator. Where were we? Oh, yeah. However,
if you drink like that last shot of tequila, that could kill you.
Tequila. However, the abduction as romance angle remains badly executed. Please don't try this dating tactic at home and disagree. Short Circuit. I don't remember anything about that movie. I'm just
racial issues.
Dude, that was the best accent ever.
No
Most
disassemble.
authentic
Yeah,
way,
he did really well.
Reassemble.
Yeah.
Also,
That was
robots
close
are
to
evil,
Wall-E.
so
Everybody's talking
Yes.
over each other.
What do you say? Ego culture.
No, it's fine. I just
We've
I'm not
talked
very
about
early.
how robots are evil for years.
years, yeah.
I agree with you, Grant. Great accent in this.
Yep. All right, we're gonna skip that one. Blade Runner. How is that? How did that age? Well, I feel like everyone still loves that movie.
The misogyny again, and how he basically has his way with the robot woman.
With Robot Woman.
Yeah, I don't even know what her name is, but like, she's a replicant. She ain't a real person.
Let's see.
Probably the original outro spoken by Harrison Ford. It was so criminal that like people still remember it.
That could be. Let's see. The budding romance between Rachel and Rick Deckard is based, like much of the story, on noir tropes. I love noir. Don't you do this? That means gruff, manly men pulling their desired partners into passionate clinches.
Did Princess Weeks write this article?
I
No.
hope so.
Are you sure?
This is from Slash Films. Let me
That
see. I
doesn't,
didn't see.
yeah, that still doesn't matter.
This is by Margaret David.
Oh, okay. Not Keith
a
David.
boy's
If
name.
it was done by Keith David, it'd be funnier.
Or David Keith.
Yeah.
Brian
Or Dave this
Danielson.
Keith. That's already. Oh, okay. So yeah, here we go. Into passionate clinches that are only consented to
Larry
after.
David would make this hysterical.
Don't you try to do our bit. Are
I'm
only
serious.
consented.
Larry David, if he wrote this, this would be a great article, right?
I like Larry David.
Yeah, it would be like a show about nothing.
Oh, these motherfuckers.
What's that guy called that, like, what, is on the show with him?
Steinfeld?
No. He was in Spider-Man as a teacher.
Bruce Campbell?
No.
As a teacher?
Yeah.
In which Spider-Man?
Oh, are you talking about Hannibal
the second
Buress?
one. Is it?
Yeah,
Hannibal
Hannibal
guy-
Buress, the comedian. I like him. He's funny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think so.
Bill Cosby doesn't though.
The budding romance. Let's see. Where was I? Yeah.
He should come out with a book, If I Drugged Them.
Into passionate clinches that are only consented to afterwards when the lady admits she actually wanted it. Yeah, they can't consent when they got that tongue in her mouth. That's already scary and tiring for women. But tensions on the set between Harrison Ford, Sean Young, and Ridley Scott add extra vehemence to a scene where Deckard shoves Rachel against the wall in desire. It's an uncomfortable scene to watch, even without knowing the details about the film's production.
Actually, it's uncomfortable for you. See, this, I honestly feel like if we had a picture to go along with the people writing the articles, there would be a lot of things that would be explained.
JB
I thought you were going to say they'd look like
Oh my
sand
God.
people. I was going to say, yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Peaceful,
those are sand people.
peaceful and welcoming sand people.
Dude, they consensually kidnapped Boba Fett, beat him,
Dude, wait.
probed him of water.
Basically the same thing happened to Boba Fett that they were complaining about in Blade Runner, basically without the tongue.
Yeah. Oh,
obviously.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, seriously. You're on
No, Terminator.
Yeah.
That's another great.
Yeah.
The thing they were complaining about Terminator, they're going to praise in Boba Fett.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Keep going. I mean, they're going to say, "Oh, indigenous people, blah 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 blah." Craptastic.
You know what? That probably is it, huh? Let's see here. There are a few societies in fiction that don't draw from real life, who borrowed elements from Mongolian history. A New Hope also took its inspiration from nomadic cultures. The Tuscans were designed, huh?
Nothing. Did the private chat. Sorry.
I can't look, Barber. I know it's him. The Tuscans were designed
I
around
just wrote down the guy's name. That's all.
around the
Oh, he's pretty
Bedouins.
cool.
That's his real name. He's Leon
I
Black.
know, and not only that, he's kind of funny, right? He's kind of funny.
Arabic nomads with centuries of complex history. In A New Hope, the Tuscans were relegated to savage stereotypes, raiders that stole from the villages that encroached on their territory. Star Wars has since done the work of rehabilitating how it treats Tatooineans' indigenous culture, with big roles in social exploration in the Legends novel Kenobi by John Jackson Miller, as well as during both The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett.
Wait,
Mostly,
we've never mentioned that they were the first people on the planet. They're just a group of people on the planet. They're not indigenous.
yeah, they're
That was
extra,
indigenous.
yeah, and they wouldn't know they were indigenous. See, this is a lot of assumptions going on here.
Tim Morrison, Boba Fett, goes the extra mile to add Maori elements to the tribal culture. And
Man, Slash Film has turned into a trash organization too.
And deaf actor Troy Katsur gave the Tuscan a real language. No, that okay. Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means?
What was that?
Time out.
I don't know. But do you know what this means?
Time
no,
out.
It means that
headbutt a wall.
No, it means that we're together. We are going to stop that train as it's moving with our vehicles, and I'll teach you how to do it. All of that came from this.
Make sure you use the formation that we clearly indicated by my pinky.
In football, they use that to call a timeout.
See, it's like you know how the Chinese written language has so many details to it. It's like that, but for sign language.
Look, I'm just saying, and you know what? We have somebody here who can comment on that.
It is a reminder. I've been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. And so, having said that, I want me some glory hole.
You know, next
How
week,
about them Cowboys?
Next week, your power is going to be taken from you, and I'm so excited.
Whose power?
Yours.
You can't.
Yes, I can.
How?
You'll see. You'll see. We've already talked about what we're going to do. Barbarella. I don't know it. Skipping it.
Oh, that's actually quite a good film.
Barbarella?
Yeah. I think so. That's where Darran comes from.
Let's see. A machine whose crescendo is meant to end life via excessive pleasure. It's the only situation where Barbarella can't reasonably consent to what's going on. Whatever. Alienation. Yeah. I loved Alienation, both the show and the movie. I thought it was great. Has James Caan in it?
Yeah.
Loved it. All right. Let's see what's wrong with this one. The film's willingness.
Something racism. The black guy dies first.
Oh, that actually is it. Look right here. The black guy dies first.
Oh, there we go.
Wow. Yep. Okay, on to the next one.
X-Men franchise. Any ideas?
Yeah, there's someone in it that's not in it that should be in it. My favorite X-Man.
I'm gonna guess that they're commenting on civil rights issues without using actual black people.
Oh, and as Grant said, men. It should have been X-Force.
Yep. If somebody else could read that for me, thank you.
X-Men: The Last Stand. Oh, I'm not even starting in the right place. Grant, can you read it? I can't be bothered. I'm not very good at reading things out loud. Also don't like it.
You sound okay. X-Men franchise comes down to relieved minorities trying to survive. So it's staggering to see this civil rights inspired world continually make problematic mistakes. As ableism mars the series from the outset. He's in a fucking wheelchair. Jeez. Wolverine may not be the most enlightened dude. You're gonna write dude like that, okay? But it's still incredibly intense for him to suggest that the original X-Men film, in the original X-Men film, that Professor X mutant code name should be Wheels. That's
no
fine.
Way.
That's what it's about. That's a huge detail about Xavier's real world disability that makes a legendary telepath a hero. No, the fact that he's in a wheelchair doesn't make him a hero. It's the fact of everything else that he's done in his life that makes him a hero. The fact that he's in a wheelchair makes it even more remarkable. That's all it is.
Yeah, wasn't it that didn't he end up in a wheelchair by accident as well, though? It wasn't like he was trying to save someone. It was just like an accident.
Yeah, Magneto deflected a bullet and put him in his spine. Yeah. But, yep, now you're paralyzed. Let's get on with the sequel. So, X-Men Last Stand is also infamous for the scene in which Storm, a mutant with powers that make her godlike to many, tells Rogue that she should be proud despite the fact that Rogue's mutation totally leaves her disenfranchised from human experience. That's a miss for intersectionality and conversations about privilege. Yeah, take that. Poor little white girl, not privileged enough.
Wow.
Then for the Kappa. There's Darwin's unnecessary death in First Class, a young black mutant whose ability is to adapt to any situation is somehow unable to overcome Kevin Bacon's attack and dies gruesomely. Yet again, the black dude dies first in a series that's supposed to be about overcoming that. Yikes. Well, other people died before him, but he was the first, main. There was also a Mexican security guard that was killed before that, but they don't
count. Doesn't count. All right, hold on. Let me get to the next one real quick. Let's see what's next. Oh, that one's easy, man.
Transformers?
Yeah, that one's easy. It's the two robots that were like, yo, man, I'm a robot, but I'm also ghetto.
Oh, yeah.
That one, okay, I can kind of see that one. This
Ghostbusters
one's
is
weird.
the greatest movie of all time. So
I'm underneath the testicles.
If you could read this one again too, please. I'm working on something.
Goddamn, my dyslexia is playing up.
Or what about Culture? Where's Culture at?
Oh, he doesn't
Where's
exist
Culture
now,
at?
apparently.
He left.
Oh.
So Ghostbusters fans have grown up with the franchise since the first movie premiered in 1984. It's a sci-fi comedy classic starring Bill Murray in the prime of his career, and it's comfort food we can't quite recreate. The franchise is back and hotter than ever. God, I hope this wasn't written in 2016. But as wonderful as the original movie is, it's still not perfect. Some movie fans were rightfully upset about the 2020's Wonder Woman 1984 and the way it treated Steve Trevor's storyline. Diana's dead lover is put into a body without the host's consent, and the critics were aghast at the implication of this. No, they actually thought it was fine. It was the fans who had an issue. A similar scenario, Mars Ghostbusters, only worse this time. It's only time to scrutinize it. Dana and her nerdy neighbor Lewis have had their bodies hijacked by demons.
Dana, only Zool.
Yeah, exactly. I can take over. Let's see. The act itself isn't seen, but the sexual implications are clear in how both of them look afterwards, and in their pretty obvious titles. The body swap trope may be a hallmark of the 80s comedy, but it's a trope we need to keep promoting. Wait, what? It's not a trope we need to keep promoting. Okay, here's the thing. They were both under a spell, like, whatever. In this one, all right, we're done with this one because I got something else I want to get to because
right.
Call out to Rhino.
What, the wrestler?
No.
Gore. Oh,
wait.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Did he go to film his knuckle curve?
Probably, yeah. Kochi Casino, his new channel.
All right. Obi-Wan Kenobi is at the halfway point, and Star Wars fans needs a deep Vader-like breath.
It's a halfway point because there's only 2 episodes left, isn't it?
Yeah, way past halfway.
Yeah, we're up to the second fight of the century before we had the third fight of the century.
Oh God, I can't wait for Reva's story to be concluded.
Joey Harold, the head writer,
racist.
And I just don't understand why the Inquisitor's dead, Grand Inquisitor.
Well, because
he wasn't an interesting character enough. They kind of forgot about Rebels.
They'll bring it back, but they'll squish his head. Yeah, Rebels is canon until it's not.
Yeah, that's true.
It's all right. I think they're going to kill Obi-Wan, and then they're going to have Leia, and then they're going to do a new rebooted.
I think it's all going to be a dream.
This is insane.
That would be awesome.
Yeah,
like Super Mario Bros.
Whole thing's going to be a dream. He's going to wake up, and he'll be talking to Liam Neeson.
Wait, you think he'll be in a space shower and he gets out? He's like, "What's wrong?"
And
he's going to pull Patrick Duffy on him.
No, you know what I want to see? I want to see Luke as a kid, maybe. And so the last shot is of Luke's Tatooine moisture farm, right? And it's snowing. And as the camera slowly zooms out, you see that it's actually
ending?
No, it's in a snow globe, and Luke has a frittata, and he's shaking the snow globe on the floor. Come on, Elmo's fire. Elmo's fire.
Saint Elmo's fire.
But it would be really good if it panned out and it's all raining on the moisture farm, and someone turns around and goes, "He is the Kwisatz Haderach."
That's a reference that I definitely understand, and I'm not Googling it now.
Nope. Joey Harold, obviously. Here's the question. Let's begin with young Leia, played by Vivian Lyra Blair. What was your thinking? Oh, I don't care about that. There are always rumors, but her presence managed to stay hidden under. I don't care about that one. That's not what I wanted to get to. Her sassiness, blah, blah, blah. That's not it. Here it is. What were some of your influences depicting their relationship? Why is this all over? No, this isn't. Hold on. This isn't. Okay, here we go. The series begins with what was a very disturbing scene. Not at all. Especially shocking, given the terrible tragedy in Texas just a week before.
Yeah, well, they should have known about that when they filmed that 8 months ago and did all the CGI 2 months ago. Like,
what's
pretty
crazy?
bad.
No, what's crazy is there hasn't been one article talking about Stranger Things and their opening scene for season 4.
That was so funny. I enjoyed that.
Way more brutal than.
I think it's because no one cares.
Dude,
about
the
anything
boys
on Netflix anymore.
The boys' first scene was worse.
Yeah, well, that's expected though. You know what I mean? Like, you know what you're getting with that one. But
I think the worst part about that scene was every single time one of the Jedi died in the background, they did a flip, they did a spin. The lightsabers, as they died, their lightsabers went in. Like the lightsabers magically knew, okay, you're dead now. It's time to retract. And they used the same animation, except that they flipped it and changed the color of the lightsaber.
So did Qui-Gon come back yet, or is they're saving for the last 2 episodes?
Well, in the last episode, he'll wake up and Qui-Gon will be there.
Okay.
I'm guessing it probably played. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Mark.
So supposedly, like I read like somewhere that there was a leak, and in that Qui-Gon will come back on the last episode.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. When Obi-Wan wakes up.
Well, they're writing a series around him called Tales of the Jedi, so I'm not surprised. So
who? Obi-Wan?
No, Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to be on TV though.
I just am telling you what's happening.
Oh, well, that's what he said. Let's see.
Liam Neeson said like he's gonna do anything for money. So.
Oh, really? See, I thought he said he was being a snob about just like only coming back for movies.
Nah, there's enough cash in the Disney world.
True. I'm guessing it probably played different when you wrote it, when it aired, than when it aired. Why start the show with the clone troopers shooting their way through classes at the Jedi Temple? That is not a description of what happened.
No, because you have to establish the main character and her journey. She was there. She was one of the kids. Her whole point is she's trying to find the other people that are there. That's why that's all of her entire motivation is to get her sister or her brother or her girlfriend or something or other. And that's what Reva's whole arc is. She's the main character. You introduce your main character in the first scene. There.
What?
That's
she was in that. I actually forgot about. I didn't. What happened at the first bit?
She was one of the. Yeah, you know when they were running and then all of a sudden they forgot how to fight. And then once the Jedi was killed, they went, okay, cool. The Jedis are killed. We're just gonna let these kids escape.
Don't remember that.
Yeah, I was thinking about the same thing.
Well, you didn't remember it either.
Let's see here. So he says it was a part of the story that had to be told, and telling it again was a reminder to the audience of where this all began, where Obi-Wan's journey began. His journey did not begin in there. That's why it was in the show. But I'm a father of 3, and with everything happening in the world, it certainly wasn't something without the context of events recently that was easy to watch. But it was a necessary part of the Obi-Wan story. It belonged in a story about a Jedi who was in hiding, who has to face his past. It shows why he is hiding.
I mean, it's so dumb that they've got to bring modern stuff into it. Like, the fact of the matter is that you're bitching and complaining about something that happened in the real world in correlation to this as political clout. What's the point of even mentioning it? And then for the next line to go, yeah, but it was supposed to be in there. It was necessary. Shut the fuck up.
This is insane. Listen to this. Obi-Wan really does hold back. He doesn't use his lightsaber when we first expect it. He seemingly can't connect with the Force unless he has to save Leia from a fall. Tell me about making the audience patient for those things. I heard something from J.J. Abrams, the
creator of Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah, had said ages ago. You mean like 10 years ago, maybe? It should be a massive moment when a Jedi uses the Force. So you can't ever throw it away. That really sat with me. You really have to earn the moment. He shouldn't just use it to pull his cup of coffee closer while he's sitting in the cave. Only Leia could pull that out of him.
Oh, fuck off.
Hold on. So this came from J.J. Abrams, who is so like, oh, the Force needs to mean so much. What's that? She doesn't have any training, has never even heard about what a Jedi mind trick is, but it means so much.
So it can't be just willy-nilly. He literally just uses it to make a noise. It's like boom. He uses that in that episode. Like where was the big build-up moment for that? Like
it was so. By the way, in that scene, right when he like, oh, they're coming, and Skip. This show, for whatever reason, doesn't think that we know that just because they're not in the shot of the camera doesn't mean they were already walking down that hallway looking in that direction.
Did you see how long the hallway was? How did they not see him?
Because they weren't on camera, Grant. See, they couldn't have spotted him until they came into frame, therefore giving Obi-Wan the opportunity that he needed, some say plot armor, to hide because they weren't in frame yet.
That wasn't even the worst bit.
When the glass shattered, the glass is not connected to each other. So how was he able to shatter it all the way along?
Oh, he did. He did it with the Force.
That's not even the worst bit. Because I don't really give two shits about a lot of the things that are wrong in films. I'm just like that, right? But what is the point in Stormtrooper armor?
She slapped him in the face.
Yeah.
In the helmet.
No, she
and then shot him in the armor.
She thumbed him. Like she even missed the shot. Her hand glanced off it.
Yeah,
it
wasn't even a proper hit. I was just like, holy shit! Like, who is this chick? She should be fighting. Like, forget Luke. Just put her on the front line and just give her like spin her around till her hands are like deadly weapons or something. It's like a Tasmanian tornado or something. Like.
By the way, that dum-dum was like...
And the design of it. Why would you have a giant area where someone can hide in your underwater base? What purpose does that serve?
Also, why can't that drone open the fucking door if it's a security drone? Why doesn't it have access to the doors?
No, it's a seeker drone. It's a hunter-seeker drone.
Well, yeah, but it has to be in there providing security by seeking out things.
It's got like touchy limbs that do that. It's weird.
Why doesn't it have access to open doors? If it's supposed to be seeking something.
Would you give robots access to things?
I would give them the shit.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. That's why not.
What I also noticed is that like Stormtrooper armor doesn't seem to be consistent because Obi-Wan needed like 4 swings at like the guard that was guarding Leia. And then he manages to cut one of them down with one.
That was weird.
How did he turn the lights off?
Well, he's an expert electrician. That's how.
By the way, why couldn't she couldn't get the location bullshit out of her head like she did?
Because it's not in there. Because she was never told where they were going. She's got no information, and she's acting like she does. It makes no sense.
That and like the other thing is that like they're trying to pull like another ray at this. Like, oh, you're so strong.
Strong. Bits, don't you think you should bring that up to somebody?
Reba got introduced by throwing a knife at some random person's head, yet she can't intimidate a fucking 10-year-old?
She talks to her like an adult.
That was odd, actually, yeah.
And don't get me started on the fucking twist ending, how this whole thing was her plan. Like, oh my god, like,
we
have to be the dumbest people.
Oh.
Reba's plan.
Reba, I put a tracker on, I'm like, bullshit.
When the fuck? When the hell did she do that?
It's in the little robot.
In the robot.
She directly sends her away to interrogation. So how did the robot get back to Leia? That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, the robot was still in the room in the bag.
Oh.
Okay, and then like Leia went back to that room and grabbed the robot.
Oh, okay. Well,
is it me or does the lightsabers look different in this? They look like toys. They don't actually look like lightsabers anymore.
Well, so they took the idea, like, because they were so excited with The Force Awakens that they are able now with modern effects to add that glow that they couldn't do in the prequels or in the original trilogy. So now they overdo it to where it glows like it's a damn like flashlight that they're holding.
Yeah, because that's literally what I think it is. They've got like a freaking 500,000 lumen bloody torch in their hand, and it's just lighting up the entire room.
Like that.
It's supposed to be concentrated. Yeah. I mean, dude, it literally looks like that. That's the problem with it. Like, it looks cool on a poster.
This is literally a light.
It is light. All right, let's try to power through this a little bit more. What was I? Oh, yeah. Wait. Oh, it shows that nobody's. I read that part. Oh yeah, here we go. That's why when we meet Camille Nanjiani, I fucking nailed it. Character, and he's using the Force to close the windows. You know he's a fraud? ?
Well, yeah, because he used magnets and things.
Yeah. You're exactly right.
No, we know it because he's an Indian, so he's also playing an Indian stereotype.
Yeah.
He's trying to scam you.
Okay, yeah. Now I know what Eastern European country you're from. Got it.
Only a big Jedi would throw it. We get that.
But it didn't even stop him from doing it. It didn't make any sense. He goes in there, he's like, you scammed that family. It's like, bitch, you were there. You should have stopped it happening.
I was impressed by your and director Deborah Chow's willingness to go into the despair of Obi-Wan Kenobi. This wasn't a guy who was lying low and eager to get back to the fight. He really had given up. How he gave up.
Calm the fuck down.
His whole thing was to protect Luke. How is it? It was massively important.
That means he gave up because he was trying to look after the boy. I've got to go. Actually, I'm knackered.
Yeah. Like at first, I was thinking like he's like lying to everyone else, so like they don't get the hint that he's actually protecting Luke, because like it's none of their business. It's a private mission of his, and like it's the biggest fuck you from Bail Organa that like, oh, Obi-Wan, come and save my kid. I can't do that. I'm only a senator, you know. Like
we'll get right back to that.
That's not Jimmy Smits. That was actually Mark.
Markin3D. Amazing impression. Thanks for stealing my bit, Grant. Barber, where can people find you?
On Street Smarts, 3 p.m. Central on Mad Barber Entertainment. That's Wednesdays, which is really important, and Saturdays, which is also really important. And apparently, you'll be able to find me on the Mad Dump on some Wednesdays. So
yes, absolutely. We are partners in dumping together.
Exactly. We do number 4s.
2 number 4s. All right, brother. Love you. See you next time, man.
May the 4s be with you.
Take care, man.
Oh. Alrighty.
All of this Star Wars happiness. I'm sorry that I'm going to have to leave as well. So I hope everybody has an incredible evening. Enjoy the Vanity Fair love that is these articles, and do check out every other show that's not Kenobi.
I may be bringing in a closer.
Oh
yeah, make sure you check out Ms. Marvel. That was actually legitimately good. I think it's the best thing the MCU has done in a long time.
Like legit?
I heard it was a kid's show.
Wait, are you being legit? I didn't finish it. I got like 20 minutes in. I'm like, this isn't for me. Like, okay, I get what they're doing. And as far as like people that are at the appropriate age or maturity to enjoy this, okay, it looks decent for them.
It's a perfect kids show, plain and simple.
Yeah. I left before it got too tiz of me with with introducing powers and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm not even worried about this one. I can't believe they let it, the first episode premiere the same night as Obi-Wan. That seemed a little weird.
If you wanted to bury something that you thought was marginal, what would you do?
Put Ms. Marvel over? Is that the question?
Yeah. Anyway, I got to dip out. Everybody have a great night. See you soon. Bye.
Never ready.
Good night, man.
See you. Bye.
See you. Where was I? Stupid. Hurry. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, yeah.
The Vanity Fair article does more than a school shooting, man.
there were some who say Jedi would never give up hope and would never say the time that the Jedi is done. But it was very important to me that the audience felt that hope is a big word in Star Wars. And not really. They throw it around everywhere. In fact, it was in the title, whatever. You don't want to take it for granted as a precursor to existence as a Jedi. The notion that he would find it, even if it's in the smallest glimmer of it on his journey, and have it reignite, which is part of what episode 3 is when he meets Indria Varmara's character Tala and learns of the path and that he's not alone. Wait, what? Who's
it's the spy woman who shows up as like an Imperial officer and then turns out to be like a spy. Undercover, a rebel.
That's how big of an impact he had. I had no clue. Why didn't they say it's the wife of the Viper, the Red Viper?
What's gonna happen? Actually, it was a sister. But yeah, they were sleeping together. Yeah.
Look, and learns of the path in that he's not alone. He is supposed to be alone. He should want to be alone so no one finds Luke, who he is supposed to be protecting.
But Obi-Wan knows that he's not alone. Like there's the rebellion. Like he knows that there's some background.
He gets it. He understands it. It's like, by the way, I'm over here by myself. He's like, come here. You're not alone. He's like, dude, I need to be over. He's like, no, you're not alone. It's all good now. So anyway, commenting is dangerous. Member for 2 months at the hot pie level says, hail to the mad dump.
Nice. Thank you. Commenting is dangerous. So glad that you became a member. Where was I at? Oh, yeah, in the path that he's not alone. Whatever. I want to talk about the dark side characters because this is the dude that created the show, by the way. This is like coming straight from him. Because I think in fantasy storytelling, sometimes bad guys are very dastardly, but not actually evil. In this, you have Reva attack a woman just for speaking up, and she cuts her hand off. We learn in that moment she is willing to be cruel in order to get what she wants.
Yeah, but it only hurt while she was on screen because she stopped screaming the moment the camera panned away. Yeah,
like I said,
just like the burns, when they're off screen, they don't hurt anymore.
I completely forgot about it because I didn't feel anything in that scene.
It's the first time that anyone loses a hand in Disney Star Wars, and it's over in an instant, and nobody gives a shit. When it used to be a staple of Star Wars, that somebody
all of those had an impact. Like Count Dooku losing his hands had an impact
in his head.
Yeah,
like immediately after
like the moment before that, like when he realizes he's fucked up.
Yeah. Man, if I was like, whoa, you can make me robot hands. You have one. Like,
how do I shoot lightning now?
What's the Force? Let me ask you: midichlorians, right? I wish Ryan was here for this one.
Yeah.
Midichlorians. Now, since you have a count, like a count, a midichlorian count in your blood. Now, since Anakin has less body parts, therefore less blood pumping through his system, does he lose the strength of his forceness because he doesn't have as many midichlorians in his blood because he doesn't have as much blood?
Yeah, you would assume that. I think that's the reason why he has to work harder now, because he's got less blood. So whatever a hand's worth of midichlorians, he's that less powerful. So what's that, like 5% of your body?
Okay, yeah, but didn't he lost both legs though too, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So he lost half of his body, essentially.
Let's say 35%. Oh, someone's saying Anakin lost most of his midichlorians.
It's just like there are like so few like Force users that like he doesn't really get the challenge. So
no,
it never comes up.
Not just that. Modern medicine, because it's midichlorian is essentially a bacteria in that. So with all modern medicines and everything, it's slowly starting to kill it. So that's the problem. When they put him in that tank, it was healing him and it was taking his midichlorians away.
Is that canon or is that extended?
No, that's headcanon.
I'm willing to believe in it.
Oh man, where was I? Here we go. Where was I?
Midichlorians.
Yeah, midichlorians. Yeah.
Again, the fucking Texas shooting. It has nothing to do.
Here we go. She's so brilliantly performed by Moses Ingram that no. Defining how singular a purpose she is through action and not through monologuing wasn't really. What the fuck?
That's her purpose. She even talks to herself in a room with no one's there. Like, her actions are terrible. Like
when she goes, Obi-Wan, come out and play. I'm like, dude.
That is straight out of cartoon, also.
It's straight out of the Warriors,
the special edition.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. She didn't. All she needed was some bottles on her fingertips, and she would have nailed it.
Let's see here.
And then she did the I will find him, like General Zod. When they were taking off.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's having her be unpredictable. She's very predictable. Having her choices be sudden. In that scene, there's a legacy. Get the fuck out of here. in that scene. There's a legacy. Obi-Wan does that in that 1977 Star Wars, in that one.
It's a good movie.
Have you heard of it?
Lord. That's a really good point. He does cut off a guy's arm in the cantina. Neither one of these motherfuckers know that it happens in every movie except for Disney's. Whatever. It has to be done sometimes.
They haven't even
You're
properly seen like Revenge of the Sith. I'm sorry to interrupt. But yeah, like they admitted that like they don't know it because like there are events in the movie that Obi-Wan already knows who Vader is.
Trust me, he gets to the changing canon with what people know and don't know. I think he gets to that one. That's a really good point. He does cut off a guy. It has to be done sometimes. The effectiveness is in the way Deb covers the scene for that split second. It feels so sudden and immediate and speaks to Reva always impatiently wanting to push the agenda and wanting to achieve her goals. Wow. Reva devises the plan to kidnap young Leia as a way of drawing Obi-Wan out of hiding. I've seen some criticism.
That plan should never have ever worked.
Nope.
Ever worked. The only reason why it works is because of an existing relationship that she has no idea about.
And a branch that stopped it. Well, okay, that didn't stop it. I just wanted to bring it up. I've seen some criticism where people say, why didn't Darth Vader and the Grand Inquisitor do that before? Or why didn't they go after her adopted father, Bail Organa, since he was in the Galactic Senate? Can you explain why the Empire would be restrained at this point in the story? I think you said it very well. The Empire is in control, but they are a body that exists within the day-to-day life of the citizens of the galaxy. That means nothing. Many people believe they are doing what has to be done. There are people that sympathize with and believe in them. The Inquisitors aren't acting like renegade hotshots, cruising around, going against the wishes of the Empire. Reva's unpredictability isn't consistent with their operating procedures. Certainly, going after a senator's daughter is very much off limits to the Empire, to the fucking Empire. Reva's discovery.
Because he's a part of the Empire. Yes, that makes sense. He's a representative of it.
True. Reva's discovery of the potency of the relationship between Bell and Obi-Wan and taking advantage of that is certainly not within the playbook. Bitch. That's nonsense. You're telling me if Darth... Oh, whatever. Wow. Okay. The Empire is still trying to... Go ahead, Mark.
So how does like Reva know that Anakin and Darth Vader are the same person? Like,
so what happened with that was, Anakin was hanging out in his hyperbolic chamber or whatever it's called. What's it called? The hydroelectric Bantha pick.
Bantha
pick. Bantha. Like do it right
like
a bantha.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So he's in the bantha water thing, right? And he's like, "Oh, I'm Anakin. Oh, I'm Anakin." And she just happens to be like walking by, like, "Did he say he's Anakin?" Nope.
Makes sense.
I don't have any other reason why. The Empire is still trying to act like they're not so bad. In other words, yeah. But then she calls them out on that hypocrisy too. She does she? She says, "We've done worse. We established her as being more impulsive, more committed to her own personal goals. So it felt like we created enough room for her character to push further than they would." In episode 2, Reva drives her lightsaber into her superior, the Grand Inquisitor. Yet we saw him meet his end a different way in the animated Rebels show. Is there a break in canon there? As you know, we would never break canon. So that's all I'll say. Canon is everything.
Okay.
Go.
So it's like a different but like same looking Grand Inquisitor that we see in Rebels.
I don't know. I didn't watch the Rebels. I don't know if anybody in the chat, Grant, if anybody in the chat.
No, I haven't seen
I've worked out what it is. She puts on white face and dresses up. The Grand Inquisitor that we see in Rebels is actually Reva.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd be okay with that. Oh, like one of those Mission Impossible masks or whatever.
Yeah, sort of thing, because the Grand Inquisitor has a much skinnier head than what the guy who plays it. He kind of have like a beach ball shaped head, where the one in Rebels is much more skinnier. So that could work.
Well, I was thinking of like a Nick Cage movie, like Face Off, that like they literally like get his face off.
Oh, that makes sense, because when you take someone's face off, your shoulder blades actually change shape as well.
Indeed, yeah.
That would work.
It worked in the movie, so.
All right, where was I? Oh yeah, let's see here. The Empire. Oh, here it is. Yeah, in episode 2, Reva. Oh yeah, we saw that one. So fans should wait to see where that's going before judging it as a mistake or a retcon. I can't speak to it beyond that. We all know where we're going in this show.
He's in a BAFTA tank somewhere. That's their result.
Do it like a band.
He's in a BAFTA tank.
So
filled with midichlorian bacteria.
So anytime you can undercut that, pull the rug on that, have a reversal. I don't know. Okay. What was it like watching that scene at the premiere at Star Wars Celebration with thousands of fans in the audience who know the full arc of that character or believe they did? I was sitting with Rupert Friend, who plays the Grand Inquisitor. I was right in front of him when it happened.
What a
and we
memorable
talked about
character.
it beforehand. I was like, how's this going to be? How's this going to be?
I thought you were doing like a Mario one. How's it going to be?
No, I was doing a Third Eye Blind. Nope.
The results of the poll are up?
It was, I don't know if I want to see it. Oh, okay, I'll take that. I don't like that who's mad thing. I feel like that's just haters.
Yeah, I didn't create the poll, so.
I know who did. It was an audible gasp that people were not expecting that at all.
Yeah, the people like, but the people like.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
That was quite gratifying because that's the intention to show. It begins with the Grand Inquisitor, grandstanding and enjoying the sound of his own voice. Oh, God. I don't think we anticipate that voice suddenly being cut off as it was. That brings us to episode 3, and obviously the emergence of Vader. We get Vader and Obi-Wan face to face, but the sequence where Vader is walking down the street slaying innocent bystanders has people saying this is the scariest Vader has ever been. It was 1,000% the intention.
He's like unreasonably violent. Like he never did that without like saying a single line. But what I'm thinking is that like the technology is so bad because James Earl Jones isn't voicing the character; it's an AI. But I don't know if they can like create or generate those kind of lines that easily. So
they tried it with Luke.
Wait, that's not James Earl Jones.
Well, it is, but it's not. It's like
it's digitally made James Earl Jones.
Dude, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
By the way, sounds really weird in this latest episode.
Luke did too. When they did it with Luke for the book of Boba Fett, it was off. Something was weird about the way he sounded. It made me uncomfortable.
You need to get up.
Yeah.
Luke.
Let's see. It was 1,000% the intention from a Vader point of view. We're all living. By the way, when in Rogue One at the end, when he's just slaying motherfuckers, like going down the hallway, that made sense because they're shooting at him and he's trying to get to what he needs to get to. This one, everyone's just like, ooh, what's he going to do? Oh, he's going to break my neck. He's going to force choke me to death. You know what I mean? Like, okay.
Left the woman alive, killed the 2 men. I see how it is.
I love how like they were like, ooh, Reva's unpredictable, unlike anything else in the Empire. What about when Darth Vader was unpredictably going down the road, just dragging fuckers out of their houses and killing them? Now that was predictable as Vader.
I mean, it was also unpredictable, when Anakin went to, the school and went, oh, I'm just going to kill a bunch of kids again. I guess he'd done it the second time. It was predictable. Maybe that's Padme's kink.
Yeah, probably so.
We're all
always have to satisfy the woman.
Oh, he brings it up. We're all living with the memory of the end of Rogue One and how effective that was. So we're going to repeat it and not do a very good job. It was very gratifying to see Vader finally be unleashed in a sequence like that. So we wanted to try to trump it if we could. You did not. It was a lot more extreme at one point. Really? Tell me more. I got pulled back a little bit on that. It was so important to define Vader's anger and rage. There's an emotionality to the choices he's making that are a little further than we're used to seeing with Vader. He's pushed a little more than the Vader we know. Obi-Wan isn't the finished article before the original Star Wars, and we can look at Vader in the same way. He is emotionally invested in that hunt in the same degree that Obi-Wan's emotionally invested in running away. That's not what you wrote this fucking show about Obi-Wan, and you don't fucking understand. I'm turning into goddamn Rhino because of your fucking stupidity. He was not running away. He's there to protect Luke. With a purpose. There is a purpose and a goal to what he is doing. He is not there out of fear, out of running away, to hide. No, he is there to protect Luke.
I remember, I watched the
he's
YouTuber.
invested in being a coward. He's invested in it.
Oh yes, in this show. But I think I saw a video covering this one day ago, and someone was saying that people like that when Obi-Wan gives up and just he's hopeless, but they didn't like it in Last Jedi. It's completely different character. Obi-Wan is purposely staying there to protect Luke, while Luke just gave up in an active war and just fucked up on an island and pissed off.
He's still working. He's undercover.
Yeah.
This is his job.
Where was I? As far as he is emotionally invested. What a tremendous vehicle to try to articulate rage when you have Darth Vader on the board and you have that silhouette. It is a scary sequence, but it was entirely by design. And it had to be because everyone's running from something that's terrifying.
Obi-Wan wouldn't run away. He would face the... whatever. That was so painful. He ran away 3 times in a row.
Yeah. In the first time he turns on the lightsaber, there's no one, Vader's not even around. He goes,
that was comedic. That was half a comedy.
Well, he didn't want to trip and embarrass himself, so he's like, "Ooh, I better light my pathway here." He's walking down a street, grabbing and killing innocent bystanders just as he walks. They're not even doing anything. I couldn't help but think of something like Michael Myers from the Halloween film with the stillness of the mask that shrouds the emotion beneath, making it seem detached. Am I reading this right? No, dum-dum, because one, Michael Myers was a fatata. Let's just get it straight. I know what you mean. That just makes him all the more intriguing. It doesn't. Listen. I don't. As he's going down the street and doing these things, he's doing them to draw the Jedi out. I thought it's just being an asshole. I didn't know that's what he was trying to do. How would we know that we can't see the emotion on his face?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't know. It seemed like Obi-Wan could sense Vader. Did Vader sense Obi-Wan there? If he did, why didn't he just go to him? I don't understand how the Force is supposed to work now.
This is an excuse I heard, is because Obi-Wan's not connected to the Force. Therefore, Darth Vader can't detect him.
But then how did he know that Vader was there when he was in the room?
So because Vader is connected to the Force, Obi-Wan is able to detect when he's there.
By connecting to the Force.
The Jedi hunts themselves. We've accepted the language. The Jedi hunt themselves because they cannot stand by and watch innocents be killed. So Vader is very cognizant of what he's doing as he's walking down that street. Well, because the horror of the moment has an emotional weight because it's calculated. That was not calculated. And to your point, you don't get to see the emotion beneath the stoicism of the silhouette. So it creates something that's really scary, but yet we're still able to see the emotion or what he's trying to do. Plus, the mix is great in that scene. The sound design is very effective. You're just hearing the breath and the footsteps and seeing the light of the red saber getting close. It's the feeling of being hunted by that which hates you. It's terrible. That's not what this show was. That sounds good.
Yeah, sound was okay. It wasn't great.
Wait, this sounds very bad. Word of advice, become a weeb. Wait, this sounds very bad. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Dude, I'm a weebologist. I don't know if you know that. I am legit a weebologist. You can find me on Weebiday every Friday on Literature Devil's channel. Ever heard of him?
Morning Nonsense.
Morning Nonsense, that's right. What was that? Oh, yeah. They finally come face to face, and obviously there's a lightsaber duel. But when Vader gets the upper hand, he ignites some fuel and tries to burn Obi-Wan alive as he burned in the lava when Obi-Wan defeated him in their last encounter. How does he approach that?
That's how fire works.
His choice is revealing the character beneath and the torture beneath, the pain inflicted and the eye for an eye of it all. It's a chance to hint at something beneath the mask. Vader can't be talking about, his feelings. So it has to be an action. That comes from dragging people down the street behind you to try to pull the Jedi out of hiding. And that comes in inflicting the same pain upon the Jedi that he did to you. It's awful. But he should be awful. He's Darth Vader. Oh boy.
Yeah, but to him, the Jedi are evil.
Oh, man. That is the guy who is behind the show. And by the way, I have some...
like a really intelligent piece of meat.
Well, I actually have some breaking news if you want to bring that up.
There's nothing shared.
Oh, wait, it's not breaking news. It's from May 26th. Why am I getting sent this? People are sending me stuff and they're like, breaking news. Did we already know this or not? That Johnny Depp in Pirates of the Caribbean film. Oh, sorry. Dwayne Johnson will replace.
No, this is the first I'm hearing about this.
Yeah, me too.
Dwayne Johnson?
Will he replace him as Captain Jack, or he's just a new character, the new lead?
Ooh, that is a... You don't think he can do a Captain Jack?
No, I want that. That's what I want. I want him full Captain Jack mode. He's like, oh, what kind of curse is this? Oh, where's the protein shake?
Let's see here. Johnson, who got his full-length feature film beginning in Universal Pictures' The Mummy Returns and the subsequent spinoff, The Scorpion King. After a successful career as a professional wrestler in the WWE, he is a beloved icon.
He was more in the WWF than the WWE.
Right.
I like how the article is acknowledging that he hasn't done anything good since the
Grant,
Scorpion King.
Did you miss a super chat from Eric K?
I starred one, so here.
Hey, I'm sorry. I don't have any control over highlighting anything, but Eric K for $2. Nice. It's like 3 people that may have gotten that.
And there was
okay. I can try to say it. I can try to say it from memory. If she was one of the kids, why isn't she dead? Eric K, thank you very much for your $2. That's why I said, yeah, I got it. So she's not dead because she saved. Like there is this one Jedi that defends herself, like defends the kids or whatever with her life, and then they get, like, if I remember correctly, someone comes and grabs them, and they're like, "Oh, we gotta go." There's
bad people down the hallway.
Yeah.
This is the hallway. Think, look, if you go there, it says end of level, and then we get to go to the next level. And then they get captured by the Inquisitors, and they all get turned into them.
Eric K, sorry about missing that, bro. Like, I'm reading articles. I can't see the chat. I can't highlight the chat even if I could. So, I'm here. Anyway, Johnny Depp. Next week I'll have power, so it'll be a little better.
And also, E. Clay Thompson. I think it was a fudgicle with it was brown and it was swirly, and it had eyes on it and a smiley face for 99 cents.
What is it? Is that frosting thing?
Yeah, it's like brown and frosting.
That is a frosting. We also have a member chat. I don't know if you can highlight that. It's from Commenting in Dangerous. He's been a member for 2 months, and it says "Hell to the Mad Dump." Using the correct.
We highlighted that one earlier.
Mad stash. I don't know what that means. Let's see here. Yeah, turns his back on their beloved captain before Johnny Depp could publicly defend his. Wait, hold on. This is coming from Inside the Magic. I thought they were like whatever. Johnny Depp, who played the beloved role of Captain Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, is still in the midst of a court trial with ex-wife Amber Heard. Spoiler: it's over. He won. The Walt Disney Company reportedly turned its back on their beloved Captain Jack Sparrow before Johnny Depp could publicly defend his name And Hurd's op-ed with the Sun also caused Depp his role in The Fantastic Beast. Brent said, I don't care about that. As the ongoing trial has unfolded, many fans have come to the defense of Johnny Depp, sharing their support for the actor who also starred in several other blockbusters. Despite many fans coming to his defense, Pirates of the Caribbean producer Jerry Bruckheimer officially confirmed this week that a script is being developed with Margot Robbie taking over the lead role. So she's going to be the new Jack Sparrow?
Oh, now I can see it, yeah.
Yeah. When asked if Captain Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp's beloved character, could make a return, he said that there were no plans in the work currently. They're waiting until the end of the trial. He didn't say that. I added that last part. Now, a report from Giant Freaking Robot indicates that Depp may never return in the role, and instead, Dwayne Johnson may be eyed for the next leading role. So I guess he's going to play a completely different character, is what they're saying. Right?
Oh, that's a pity.
Yeah, he's not going to play Jack, but a different character.
It was originally supposed to be Jim Carrey as Jack Sparrow. Maybe they'll get him back.
No, he is not my Captain Jack. I can answer that right now. Did anybody see the Black Adam trailer?
Nope.
Really? Did you see it, Grant?
Yeah, I saw bits and pieces of it.
Bits and pieces of it? Well, I actually have it right here. We can check it out. Everybody can pause it whenever you see something weird, because I have questions.
What have your powers ever given to you?
Power. His powers have given him power.
And a kingdom.
And a kingdom.
And immortality.
By the way, look, there's another Bantha.
Yeah. They love that
the tank, yes.
Bantha tank, yeah.
Nothing but heartache.
Still weird seeing him as Dr. Fate.
Oh, is that who he is supposed to be?
George Lucas?
No. No.
It's James Bond.
Yeah, well, it's
Pierce Brosnan?
Yes. Yeah.
I just saw like a throw in there, so like it's the same actor.
He's playing Colonel Sanders in the DC universe.
Wow.
I was a slave until I died. Then I was reborn a god.
Why?
Well, that's his MO. Like it happened in Scorpion King as well. He died and then he prayed and then like, here you go, have powers, have a kingdom. Yeah. It's like a trope for him.
Oh, it's kind of like when he lost the Intercontinental Championship. He was reborn to win the heavyweight.
Yeah, reborn as the Rock instead of as
Rocky Miavia.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, that was. Is it not playing?
My son sacrificed his life to save me.
Then you're a bad dad. You're a bad dad.
He doesn't even look upset about it though. He's just like, I'll give you a cuddle.
Why? Let him give a warning.
Now, I kneel before no one.
By the way, if it's modern day, that's not really a thing that happens very often, bro.
What?
That's no.
Kneeling? So do you know this is crazy.
In this world.
Look, I'm not a DCologist, right? But I didn't know Hawkman was black. Is that canon?
Well, here's the thing. Hawkman dies and then gets reborn.
As black?
As a different person. So not necessarily. He's supposed to be Egyptian initially. Because he's supposed to be back from way back when. Or if they're going for the modern one, he's supposed to be from Henegar, which is a completely different planet. So there's a lot of different interpretations about it. If he's playing Carter Hall, then yeah, I mean they've just race swapped for the sake of it. But I don't know. Yeah, so because he doesn't he looks very different. He's very golden in comparison, and yeah, so I'm not 100% certain. I'm assuming it's Hawkman, but I don't know. And it also looked like they had the Atom in there as well, which was a bit weird because.
Well, hold on, we're not there yet.
Okay.
Heroes.
There. Oh, he has a mask on.
Because that's Ryan Choi. It's supposed to be. He was introduced in Man of Steel. He was one of. Oh, was it Man of Steel? Either Batman vs Superman or one of those ones. He was introduced in there.
This is the first time I've seen that he has a mask on. I thought he was black. I'm like, they switched him too.
Don't worry. So it's only like 8 frames, so I can understand why you missed it.
Yeah.
But yeah. So. But yeah.
Oh boy.
I mean, it could work.
Like Giant Man.
Yeah. Well, he's the same powers. He stretches the space between his molecules, so he can shrink and stretch them. So. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, as long as it makes sense scientifically.
Yeah.
I don't know any of what happened. What was all that nonsense that just went on the screen?
So he put on the helmet and he went through some sort of
who put on the helmet
thing? Dr. Fate.
Oh,
Dr. Fate.
James Bond.
He has a golden helmet. The helm of I can't remember its name now.
Helmy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is that him there too? Or is that Doctor Strange in the what's the glass universe thing called that he does?
Oh yeah, the Mirrorverse.
Yeah, the Mirrorverse.
I mean, to me that looks like Doctor Fate, unless it's a completely other character with a golden helm. But I don't know who else it could be. But yeah, I think that's Doctor Fate there.
So James Bond.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because that confused me. I didn't know who that was supposed to be. And it should start.
It's not playing. Okay.
They're villains.
That reminds me of the attack on New York.
What, you mean 9/11?
No, shut up. No, the Avengers. Because
no, dude, the Avengers didn't attack New York. That was Al Qaeda. Different people. They both have A's in their names. I see how you got mixed up.
Man, what did they call them? What are those things? Those aliens called?
Targaryens?
Sand people?
Oh my
Tusken?
god.
Tuscalini?
How am I forgetting their freaking names?
The Takarak?
No.
Close.
We'll just keep going. Somebody in the chat will fill us in.
God.
Yeah, that's right after he says the line of
My vision has shown me the future.
I kill people.
Yeah, Hawkeye's like, heroes don't kill
You
people.
can be the destroyer of this world.
He's not a hero, though.
Or you can
listen.
be its savior.
Well, now he's gonna be the hero.
That's up to you.
He's a cool guy because he didn't look at the explosion.
True. And he's wearing a cape.
Here comes the comedy.
Did he just catch a rocket?
Oh, the comedy was them rolling up the not the Kree. Now they're trying to mess me up.
The Chitauri.
Yes, the Chitauri crew. Chitauri. Whatever. Oh, is there a stinger? Can find Weeb stream. Yeah. It's on Literature Devil's channel. Ever heard of him?
Amazing.
We had a good show this morning, actually. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for us. We're coming in 2 hours. Thank you so much, Mark, for sticking out the whole time. I really appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. My internet was trying to get me out here, but it didn't work.
But I'm glad that you get to stick around. It's always good to stream with you. Grant, thank you for running everything that I can't run. Rock isn't really that black. What do you mean? You think
his father was?
Yeah. Rocky Johnson.
Yeah, he's Samoan.
Well, technically, no. Like Black Adam's not. He's Middle Eastern.
True.
The character. So, yeah, they call him Black Adam because that's the name of the person who gives him the powers. So.
Right, like what they did with
Shazam.
Shazam. Nailed it. That's the only one I got all night. Anyway. Yeah, thank you so much for being here on the first Mad Dump. Hopefully, we can establish panels. I thought it would be the normal panelists that would be here, but I will be building that roster myself, which will be fun. So if you're interested in trying out for the Mad Barber Boys Wednesday Mad's Wednesday Dump panel, send in your resumes at madbarbery@gmail.com. You guys got anything? Mark, you got anything?
Nah, I'm still working on my own stuff, so I don't have anything to show for 2 months at least.
All right, man. Well, looking forward to it. And Grant, you just did an interview with Quarter Black Garrett.
Yes, that's,
was it scary?
Only quarter scary, so it was fine.
Right.
Yeah, no, that was good. It was from a little while ago, but every time I was uploading it, YouTube was flagging it for some reason. It was when they had a hate bone for Quarter Black, so yeah, so that's coming out tomorrow. I'll be doing my one with Gary from Nerdrotic, which will be that will be airing next Thursday, and on Sunday I'll be releasing my interview with Mark with a C.
Oh, nice.
And apart from that, you'll catch me on all the normal streams I'm on, and yeah. Thank you, Matt, for taking over. I'm sure this is going to be a great show with you at the helm.
We'll find our rhythm. Oh man, I forgot that the outro. I didn't Mad Barber the outro. Nobody sent it to me.
Okay, well I'll just use the normal one then.
Yeah, I guess I don't have one to use instead. Anyway, thank you everybody for being here. See you on Saturday for the regular dump. Don't forget Street Response 3 p.m. Central. I think that's all I got this week. Yeah. Bye everybody.
Bye bye.
Oh boy. Man, that was tough. Man, he did his best. You should love him because of his attempts. He's awesome. And he knows good things. You like him. This is Jedi Mind Trick. Good night, everybody.